Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating Espoo and Kirkkonummi bus line 175K. This is a bit of a special line. It only runs one way from Kirkkonummi to Matinkylä. But because this universe is a bit different, I will run it both ways. And creating this line might seem a bit slow because as it runs only one way, I will have to sort of reverse create it. So forgive me if it sometimes is a bit slow, because I will need longer checkups to see that I will create everything correctly. The line is called 175K. And ordinary pricing, of course. And we will, as usual, start from the Matinkylä end because it's easier. But this does not reflect reality, so we will stop at Matinkylä and we will stop at Piispanaukio, and then we will go on to the highway. Oops, I might have just about lost myself there. So it will then stop at Finnoensolmu, and after that it will stop at Espoonlahdensolmu. After Espoonlahdensolmu it will stop at Marinsatama. So there. And then it will stop at the Kumelirannanportti. At Rantaniitty. At Sarvikintie. At Kelloniitty, once the auto saving is done. There we go. And then at Metsäniitty. After that it will stop at Heinäketo. And then at Sundsbergintie. After that at Sundsbergin Puistotie. And then at Masalan kirjasto. After that, the following stop is called Masala. So let's see where that lies. It's immediately after, I think, after the crossing. Yes, that's right. The Masala bus stop is right after the crossing, so we will put it there. Let's start creating the There we go. And after Masala, the following stop is called Tinantie. Tinavägin, which is fairly close to the station actually, but this can act as a transfer stop to the station. after Dinantie, we will have a stop at Ljusdalantie or Ljusdalavägen. Let's see where we'll put that stop to. It's over here, I guess. Like I said, this will take more time than usual. There we go. After Ljusdalantie, we will then stop at Rusthollintie, Rustholsvägen, which is, let me see. Yes, it's over here. And then we will stop at Granbodankuja. Obviously, that's going to be Granbodagränden. Yes. Then we will stop at Luomankuja, Bobeksgränden. And after Luomankuja, we will then have a stop at Luomanmäki. Which is called Bobeksbacken. Let's try to find that thing from here. It's over here. And after Luomanmäki, the final stop is simply called Luoma Bobek, as is the railway station located somewhere around here. But let's see. Well, it's somewhere around here. And there we have it. I don't know where it's gonna loop, but because the following stop is already very, very close nearby, I will just run the track over there, and then I will just create an imaginary loop in here to make the operation of this line possible. I hope I won't have to care about that crash, but there. That's the line, and then we will just fix it from here. Let's see. There we go. And let's go back home and use the original route of this line, because it only runs one way. But like I said, in this universe, all lines run a loop. You have seen it before, and you will see it now. And there is actually a slight, let's call it, deviation from reality in the end of Matinkylä, because all the buses running from the west to Matinkylä, they it's an interesting thing we have here. It runs sort of sluggishly. The thing is that the buses running to Matinkylä don't kind of follow the same path as the departing buses, but I have not I have not created that path. It runs from somewhere around here, but as I have not created that path, it doesn't officially exist in this universe, so we'll just skip it. Then we will go to the buses and we'll pick the last one, which is number 496, and we'll clone it, and it will of course be number 497, and then we'll place it on 175k. Then I will just have to check the timetable of 175k, which of course is once daily. So this is a very special line. Let's see if the line is operated at any sensible. Well, I will just buy a second train, a bus, and I will operate it with an interval of approximately 30 minutes. There we go. So, line created, buses running. Time to say goodbye until tomorrow. Oh shit. Well, what the hell? I will just have to start dealing with this issue. So until tomorrow, bye.